I can take a couple questions if everybody has them.
If I may.
Okay, yes, sir. How are you?
All right.
What's your name?
Wilbur.
Hello, Wilbert.
I got a question, it's probably old news, everybody's heard it, but 2020, we had fraud in the election. My wife's sister died in 2019, she voted in 2020. How do we guarantee that's not gonna happen again? Have they done anything?
So, sir, I wish I had a magic wand
Right.
because we got the same rules going into 2021. And so this is, and by the way, when I'm governor, we'll be able to make some reforms. And I've told this to everybody. This is not a Republican issue. It is not a Democrat issue. This is an American democracy issue. We have to have faith in our election process. By the way, one quick note. You may have noticed that my opponent, Terry McAuliffe, is the one who sat there and right after George W. Bush beat Al Gore and said they stole the election from me. We have to have audits. Friends, this is a real problem. We don't trust our election process. We need to. So when I'm governor, we're going to press forward with reforms, including making everybody show up with a photo ID. That's what we're going to do. This year, we got to go to work. And that's why we need all the volunteers. We need to have more volunteers than we've ever had. We have more staffing, better training, more people showing up. And that's why we're going to vote early so that we know who voted. That's what we're going to do this year. We're just going to run a heavy operation. We're going to make sure every vote gets counted right. And we're going to pray a lot, too. We're going to pray a lot, too. Because we're going to win this. We're going to win this, and we're going to have a chance to really move forward with some election changes. And voter ID is right at the top of the list. Thank you for that good question. Yes, ma'am.
I'm with Wilbert. I agree that Trump won. It was all fraud. And if Trump comes back in August or September, and all of our Virginia races that were stolen also, will that change anything to get the people out of office and back in people back in office?
Yeah, ma'am, I don't know the particulars about how that can happen because what's happening in the court system is moving slowly and it's unclear. And we all know the courts move slowly. I'm operating under the clear assumption that what we had happen election-wise last year from an oversight and process standpoint is exactly what we're going to have this year. And that's why we got to go to work. And if something else happens along the way, we'll have to deal with it. But this year, we've just got a plan for 45 days of in-person and mail-in ballots, starting on September 17th, running all the way up to November 2nd, and getting as many people as we possibly can to vote early, and as many volunteers as we can to help. I wish I had a better answer.
Are we going to get that? I don't remember who the election polling. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No worries. Yeah, we'll end up having election observers at every single precinct, and we're going to need to make sure that we all show up when we sign up.
I'm talking about the machines that they voted.
Yeah, all the equipment's going to be the same. Everything's going to be the same, folks. This is why we got to have a lot of people show up to help us. This is what we got. Because we're not in charge. This is why elections matter. Yes, sir.